Hey, what's going on, world? Thank you for tuning in to Impressive Divinity 888. I am here to bring you your guided motivational message. Just going to get you through the day. All right, but before we hop into your guided reading for the day, let's take a look at your quote of the day, which is laughter is a. Actually, let me bring it closer. I don't know why I'm trying to read from so far away. Laughter is a possible way to tap positive emotions. I think it's supposed to be into, but laughter is a possible way to tap into positive emotions. And this was written by Norman Cousins. All right. So, laughter is a powerful way to tap into positive emotions. You guys agree with this quote of the day? How do you feel about laughter? You like to laugh? Me personally, I love to laugh. Like I love to laugh. It's like one of those emotions. Like they'd be like, "What are the favorite things you like to do? What I can't even get it out. What are the things you like to do? What are your hobbies?" Laughing, and I'm talking about like a good laugh. All right. So what I mean by that is like, all right, you ever laugh with somebody like, or you ever laugh at something? It's like one of those good laughs. I mean, like one of those laughs like your stomach hurts type of laughs, or one of those laughs where you're like crying type of laugh, or one of those laughs where you like you can't breathe and you're tapping your foot on the ground trying to tell the person please stop doing whatever you're doing because you can't breathe type of laughs. Like yes, one of those type of laughs. Those bring you into positive emotions. Right now, you're probably smiling like me, cheeks hurting, just thinking about it. You know what I mean? Because a really good laugh brings such positive emotions. All right. So be sure to keep this quote in mind as you do progress through the rest of the day, the week, the month, the year, rest of your life. Just try to laugh as much as possible. All right. All right. But let's dive right in and let's get you some overall energy for the day and let's see what you got. You got lighten up and then you also got listen. All right. You got fresh start on the bottom of the deck. All right. Interesting set of cards to get started here. All right. You got lighten up. Listen with fresh start on the bottom of the deck. Your message for fresh start is you're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. All right, so what have you received lately? Is there something that you received lately? You know, it doesn't always have to be like a materialistic type of gift. It could be a new thought process. It could be an invention. It could be a creation. It could be the way to get out of a situation. You know, you're always given different opportunities in different ways. Most people think opportunities have something to do with work related, career related, business related. Opportunities can come in so many different ways. All right, so right now you're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully. All right, embrace. All right, that should have been a word. Embrace. All right, try to learn to embrace fully and open up. All right, you also got lighten up and listen. All right, so something you have to lighten up about and something you got to listen. Usually, when I see this listen card, it usually tells me for you to either listen to your intuition or pay attention to the signs that the universe is trying to send you. All right, so for lighten up, you're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. Isn't it amazing that you had lighten up that came out of here with your quote of the day, which was talking about laughter? So maybe you're somebody that's just been a bit uptight lately. All right, and maybe you just got to loosen up a bit, lighten up a bit. All right, everything doesn't have to be so serious. Now, I get it. Some situations definitely call for a serious tone, serious demeanor, serious face. I get it. But every single moment of your life, I personally don't think that it has to cause for you to be so serious all the time. It's okay to lighten up. And if people around you don't like it, oh well, they don't gotta look. They ain't gotta listen. Right? Right. All right. So your message for listen is you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. All right. So it is time to act on its wisdom. Like I said, your inner voice, your intuition is always guiding you in certain directions. Sometimes you pay attention to the messages that your intuition sends you, and then sometimes you don't. I think, you know, today in this moment, this is most definitely one of those times that you should pay attention to either the signs and synchronicities the universe is sending you, or, you know, pay a lot of attention to your inner voice. All right. And especially if there's something that you want to do, let's just say there's something that you want to accomplish, or, you know, we were talking about inventions and creations. Let's just say there's something that you want to invent. You know, I think that you have to listen to your inner voice and guide yourself on how you can get that done. All right. because I mean, you're your best and worst critic. All right. And constructive criticism helps you build a better you. All right. So you got to start somewhere so you can get some type of feedback on whatever it is that you're building, or whatever it is that you're working on, or whatever it is that you're lightening up about, or whatever it is that you're trying to or should be listening to your intuition about, or even about that fresh start. Don't forget that card's in the back. All right. But let's go ahead and get some more energy for you. What we need to know about this lighten up card, as well as this listen up card. All right. You got writer and you got chef. So you're either cooking something up, you're eating something up, or you're writing something. I'm getting the vibes that you are writing something up. And maybe you're a writer, all right? And maybe, I don't know, you have a peculiar way of writing things, or you have a peculiar way of seasoning the way that you write, or like how they say there's some artists that make music and they say, oh, they need a little bit more seasoning. I feel like you're seasoned. That's what I was looking for. Maybe you're a seasoned writer, all right? And maybe you have to lighten up a bit and understand that you have what you need, but for whatever reason, you're not listening to your inner voice. You're not listening to your intuition. All right. So for writer, you got weaver of tales, storyteller, crafting, communication, as well as polishing. All right. And then for chef, you have culinary maestro, cooking, culinary artistry, seasoning, as well as proficiency. All right. So I do think, you are some type of writer, or there's something that you're writing, something that you're creating, like I said. All right. And it's either that maybe it needs seasoning, or there's something it needs, but you're like trying to almost ignore your intuition on what that is. All right. And you got lawyer on the bottom of the deck, keeper of justice, law, cases, defense, advisor. And I feel like that's just telling you to, take heed to what I'm saying and try not to be on the defense. And if it's not exactly what I'm saying, then, maybe like we said, we were talking about constructive criticism helped you build a better you. Maybe it's telling you not to be on the defense when it comes to somebody giving you constructive criticism. All right. It's not where somebody's, trying to tell you all the bad things about yourself or about your business or about whatever it is that you're creating, but they're actually just trying to help you. All right. So you have to take constructive criticism in the most respectful way possible, especially when it's somebody that's trying to help you, or especially when it's advice that can help you. All right. But let's get something else here with writer and chef. Chef, listen to me, chef. All right, you got lost soul. All right, seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. All right, so maybe this card's coming right underneath lighten up. So maybe it could be telling you to lighten up because maybe you're no longer this lost soul, or maybe you're no longer confused, or maybe you won't be confused, or maybe you're going through a struggle. Maybe it's telling you, to write about your struggle, or I don't know, to find ways to defeat your struggle, or to not be confused when it comes to something. I just know that there's something that you have to lighten up about when it comes to you. Like I said, your inner voice, your intuition, or something that you do. I think that it's, maybe you're just feeling a bit lost, and maybe that's why maybe it's telling you to write about it, but write about it in a specific way. Think about a chef. A chef, they got the flick of the wrist, so I won't say they're chefing. They're cooking things up in a certain way. So maybe it's telling you whatever you feel lost about, for you to maybe write about it in a certain way. All right. And for you to listen to the advice. No, but you got boss here, master of wealth, risk, investment, management, as well as leader. All right. So definitely invest in yourself. All right. And maybe investing in yourself is going to get you into this leader. I mean, look, this falls right underneath listen. So maybe it's telling you to listen to this message. All right. Look, listen and boss. Okay. So it's definitely telling you to listen. If you want to be this boss, then you have to invest in yourself. If you want to be this boss, then you have to master certain areas in your life. If you want to be this boss, then you have to listen to what your intuition is telling you, as well as be open to taking risk. All right. Leaders just don't become leaders overnight. Leaders have to put in work. All right. So maybe it's telling you to lighten up when it comes to feeling like you're lost or feeling like you're confused. All right. But at the same time, like I said, to lighten up if you're feeling lost, confused, defeated, but at the same time, to make sure that you are constantly putting in the work, or you're constantly listening to your intuition, so that you can master those areas of your life that you may feel lost in. All right. Or so that you can you can invest more time into those areas of your life that you may feel a bit lost, or you may feel a bit stagnant, or you know what I mean? Like you have to invest time into certain areas of your life. All right. On the bottom of the deck here, you got careerists. Yeah, like I said, I do think it has to do a lot with your career or whatever you're doing. All right. Dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning, machination, as well as aspiration. All right. So definitely um, believe in yourself. All right. And like I said, if you are going through something, write about it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you just have a certain way of writing. And I just think right now, you have to invest more time into your craft. You have to invest more time into yourself. You have to invest more time into your work. All right. Can we get something else here with boss? All right. You got swindler, you got community, and you also got doctor. All right. So every time I see the swindler card, no, I don't always necessarily think that it's somebody trying to swindle you out of something, but you could be honestly swindling yourself out of a position, especially if you're not listening to your intuition, especially if you're not paying attention to the signs the universe is trying to give you. All right. And especially if you're not putting in the work or doing anything, I'll say doing any overtime. All right. So, like I said, you did get swindler, community, and doctor. For swindler, you got master of deception, hypocrisy, disguise, and conspiracy. All right. For community, you have neighbors, team, connection, society, as well as cooperation. Okay. So maybe for some time you've looked at maybe people in a certain community, or people, um I don't know, people within your soul family, people within a work. Remember, we seen careerists at the bottom, people that have to do with your business or where you work at your job. Maybe you've been looking at these people as, almost like they're liars, or they're hiding behind a facade, or um they're in disguise, or there's some type of conspiracy. There's a lot of conspiracy. Maybe you're a conspiracy theorist, or something on those lines. But I feel like, once again, it's telling you to listen to your intuition when it comes to something. All right, because maybe whoever this person is, whatever this energy is right here, that has to do with either a neighbor, a team, a connection, something of those sorts. I feel like whatever this is what you need, because you got doctor last. All right. And maybe um it's telling you to really listen to your intuition. I mean, but look, this card fell under fresh start. All right. So maybe, I mean, just looking at the cards from a different way too, maybe there was some type of boss in your past that was some type of swindler or something like that. And maybe, they had you feeling lost and stuck, and, had you go back on the drawing board, and, maybe had to have you write about things. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to look at it from a few different angles here. But like I said, the fact that swindler came under um, fresh start, I think it's just saying that there's a certain energy, a certain person, a certain thing that you have learned to walk away from, all right, or you have learned to master. I mean, look at that, master and master. So it could be that maybe there is something that you have mastered, and that's why you're getting this fresh start right here. Like I said, it doesn't always mean, the card isn't always what the big word is up top. Sometimes it's just certain messages that are depicted in the cards. All right. And the fact that you got master, master, maybe it's telling you that you are being given this fresh start because there is something that you did master. All right. Or you are going to be given this fresh start because you will make the choice to master something. You will make the choice to listen to your intuition, to listen to your inner voice. All right. You will make the choice to work with other people in a community, whether that's a neighbor, whether you develop a team, whether that's a certain connection, whether that's just people in society, or whether that's just you being cooperative. All right. When I look at these cards, you have to look at these cards from a few different angles. All right, because you just never know. Even sometimes when I'm going back and I'm watching the videos over, I see so many messages I did not see the first go round. So like I said, I look at these cards as well as these readings in different ways each and every time. All right. Last but not least, you got doctor, healer of ailments, treatment, surgery, diagnosis, as well as compassion. All right. For this card, honestly, I think this has a lot to do with your compassion. I just think you're extremely compassionate about something. And I think that maybe, there's a team of people that could help you, master things even more. But I think for whatever reason, um, maybe you've been so uptight, you felt like this lost soul and you just felt so alone that you just don't want to reach out, or you just don't, I don't know, want to be a part of something. But I feel like there is somebody here, or a group of people here, somebody here that's going to help you, or that is willing to help you, or they're looking, for a way. They're looking for you to believe in yourself, or for you to listen to yourself. And I don't know, something with a fresh start in this new community. You're going to have some type of fresh start, or you're in the process of beginning a fresh start, and it's only because you've shown compassion to something or someone. Bottom of the deck here, you got employees. So, and then remember, we had careerists. All right, worker, service, consultation, and then look at these two, reproduction as well as infinity. All right, I believe this is the Lovers card. So we didn't see the Lovers word, but we did see reproduction and infinity. So it's something that's going to go on forever. It's something that whatever you create, I think that it's something that's going to go on for years and years and years. I mean, just like infinity, we'll say to infinity and beyond. No, but whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're writing, whatever it is that you're cooking up, whatever it is that you've been struggling with, or you've been really working to master and get through, I feel like it's going to come your way, whether or not it's in the form of a team, a community, some type of cooperation, some type of collaboration, or even just some type of treatment, or even compassion. All right, some people connect on different levels. Maybe you're going to connect with somebody on a different level when it comes to you both being passionate about something. All right, but let's go ahead and get a few more cards here and get a little bit more energy for you. But I feel how you feel. I don't know. I'm seeing the signs here that, I don't know, you're given an opportunity right now to have some type of fresh start. All right, and I kind of feel like it's all up to you. I think it's, maybe you just haven't been in I'll say the most positive emotions lately. And I feel like it's really telling you just to jump into that bag of positivity and disperse it and do something with it. All right. It's time for you to really listen to your intuition and master those things that you've been putting off. It's time for you to really master those things that have been holding you back. All right. You got two cards. Either they were flipped over or they flipped in the middle, but it looked like it is court as well as, oh goodness, I had it upside down, as well as the sea, ocean waves, seaside. All right. And then for court, legal proceedings, judgment and verdict, justice and fairness. Okay. So with the sea card, I think anything is possible, I feel like when it comes to you setting your soul, not looking at soul, setting your sights on something, I feel like, you're going to get it. I was trying to think of a word when it comes to pirates being at sea or being at sea. It has something to do with you looking out into the world, or you looking into the horizon, or you looking into, I don't know, life in such a beautiful way. I mean, look at the way the sun's shining through the water. It's almost just like you seeing things from a different perspective. All right. And then with your court card, I don't think it has anything to do with you, any legal proceedings or anything like that. I just think, you've been through so much and you've always been here to help other people. And I just think whatever comes your way, it's only right that you get it. It's only right because you deserve it, or it's only fair. I'm trying to think of the words to say, but you deserve it. All right. And I think it's just, I don't know. Don't be scared to receive the things that are meant for you. All right. So get something here with Lost Soul. You got nightclub, and then you also got arena. All right. So maybe you lost yourself when it came to dancing. Maybe you lost yourself when it came to partying. Maybe you lost yourself when it came to working. Maybe you're somebody that works at a nightclub. All right. Maybe you're somebody that dances. Maybe you're somebody that has something to do with music. Maybe you're competitive. Maybe you run track. Maybe you play ball. Maybe you have something to do with being on a stage because you got performance and stage here. All right. But whatever it is, I feel like, either there was some type of confusion, some type of struggle, or you felt defeated in some type of way. And maybe it could have been, I mean, just looking at the cards you got, because both of these came out. So it could have been that I don't know, maybe you got stage fright almost. I don't know. Let's just say that you're a poet, right? And you have really good poetry. All right. Like you're a really, really, really good poet. All right. I mean, you have awesome poetry. I'm trying to give an even better word, but you're a really good poet, right? And maybe you get stage fright, and maybe you've been holding you back from getting out of here and actually putting your poetry out to the world. You know what I mean? Your poetry could help people. Your poetry could reach the minds of millions of people. All right. But for whatever reason, you've been through things and those things kind of like had you in this bubble. But now I feel like you're at the point where you're kind of breaking out of that bubble and you're being given this fresh start. So it's kind of like, are you going to go with the flow and understand that you're being given this fresh start for a reason? Or are you going to continue to feel like this lost soul? You know what I mean? Do you want to get on the stage and can you see the bottom of that card now? Do you want to get on this stage and perform, all right, in this nightclub? I'm just giving you examples. Or do you want to continue to feel like this lost soul right here, wandering around, being confused, feeling defeated, living in a struggle? All right, that's what I feel like your choices kind of come down to. All right, can we get something here with boss? All right, we know with boss, we already know that you are mastering something. Oh, my apologies. We already know that you are mastering something, or you're investing in something. You got shopping mall, variety of stores, shopping center. So with this card, I think it's telling you maybe it's time for you to invest in your looks. Maybe it's time for you to invest in property. Maybe it's time for you to take a risk when it comes to a look. Just thinking, because when you go to shopping malls, what do? Normally you either shop for clothes or, you go out to eat sometimes, all right? But it has a variety of stores. Maybe it's telling you to be versatile when it comes to certain things. All right. Whether that's being a leader, whether that's managing something, or whether that's investing your time. Maybe it's telling you to be versatile when it comes to investing your time wisely, mastering how to invest your time wisely. All right. And if that's not it, then it's telling you to take a risk on something that has to do with your outer appearance. It could be switching up your wardrobe, trying this, trying that. If you never wore hats before, try to wear a hat. If you never wore jeans before, try to buy some jeans. I'm just saying. All right. But it definitely has to be something because, I mean, this is under lighten up. So I think that it either has to do something with your looks or it has to do something with you just being versatile when it comes to, once again, we'll just say you're a poet, you being that writer. All right. So let's go ahead and get something with Swindler. Was on the bottom of the deck. You had Airport. All right. I love seeing that card because I just think beautiful horizons. And then you got Pause and Ponder. All right. So definitely pause and ponder and focus. I mean, yeah, focus, of course, but definitely take a pause and ponder. All right. And decide if it's your looks or if it's more of a investment when it comes to, just being versatile in certain areas. All right, but let's go ahead and get something with Swindler here. Thought it was going to flip. I don't know why I see what flipped in here. All right, you got Cemetery. Oh, oh. You got Cemetery, and then you also have Swimming Pool. All right, so it's a breeze. No, swimming pool, you got sunbathing and tanning, pool games and fun, as well as pool parties, and cemetery, resting place, memorial stones. All right, so whatever the Swindler energy is, like I said, I think it most definitely has come to some type of resting place or some type of disguise. Maybe you've been living behind the disguise, or you've been hiding behind the disguise, or maybe, I don't know, you've been appearing that you're something or someone else to other people. All right, but I feel like whatever that is, I think that's come to an end. All right, and I think that now you're beginning to really feel for who you are becoming. Think about how you feel when you go swimming. It's a different feeling. You feel awesome, especially on a hot day when you jump into a nice cold pool. I'm just saying, you feel awesome. So I think it is, kind of saying that whatever the Swindler energy is, or even if that was a person, whatever that is, either that needs to come to an end or that has come to an end. All right, but let's go ahead and keep it moving. Let's jump into Community. Bottom of the deck there. You have two bottom of the decks. Within the vehicle, right? Keep it moving. All right, Commuting experience, road journey. That's crazy. That's along with Community. All right, but keep things moving. All right, let's get something here with Community. All right, you got Mystic Haven, Enchantment, esoteric, magic, intrigue, as well as hidden wisdom. So, like I said, yes, there is some type of community or team. There is somebody that you need to work with and pick these up side by side. All right, but there is some type of connection here, and maybe you're not seeing it. Maybe it's hidden wisdom. Maybe somebody within your neighborhood, maybe some type of person on a team, or maybe some team you're going to be recruited to, or some type of connection. There's some type of hidden wisdom here from somebody else. And if it's not from somebody else, maybe it's you cooperating with somebody else. All right. So it's either this person's going to come to you or you're going to come to this person. All right. But there's some type of hidden wisdom. But I don't know if it's something that's just going to knock on your front door and be given to you. I think that it's something that you're going to have to really go out here and find, or you're really going to have to listen to your intuition as well as your inner voice. All right. Bottom of the deck there, desert, arid landscapes, dunes and sands, endless horizons. All right. And I feel like it is, I keep doing it. I feel like it is I feel like it is an endless horizon. All right. And I feel like, if things were trying to pass, I think that eventually, once you get back on track, or once you get what whoever's in this community, whoever's on that team, whatever collaboration you're going to do, I think that things are going to, sift back for you. All right. You got perilous realms, danger lurks, treacherous paths, ominous shadows. All right. And this comes below doctor. All right. So it could say that your compassion for something, it could say that maybe something happened and it caused your compassion for something. How can I say it best? So you're very compassionate or passionate about something, but maybe something happened and that caused you to feel as if, it was something that you shouldn't do, or something that you don't want to do, or something that you question. But this is something that, like a chef, you're really, really good at. But for whatever reason, something happened. All right. Maybe I don't know, maybe you went to somebody, maybe you met somebody, maybe somebody said that they were going to heal you or treat you, or I don't know what it is, but something happened and it made you feel as if whatever you used to be compassionate about, it was dangerous, or it wasn't on your path, or what's on the bottom of the deck here, birthplace of dreams, pursuit of goals, belief in possibilities, maybe whatever it is or whatever it was, it kind of stopped you from believing in your goals. It kind of stopped you from believing in possibilities. It kind of like stopped you from, I don't want to say having an imagination, but, just believing that anything is possible almost. All right. And maybe that's something that you have to fix, because whatever that is, that's why you were given this fresh start. All right. Not for you to go back into this old mindset. Once again, this lost soul in this perilous realm, this is not where you want to be. All right. So do understand, if you continue to stay in this stuck mindset, of course, danger will lurk. I'm not going to say it will, but it can. All right. But if you decide to switch it up a bit and be like, you know what? I got to put some work in. I got to do something different. And I think things are going to change for you. All right. But whatever the case is, I don't know. I know that there's something that you're extremely passionate about, and either you need to write about it or you need to act on it. All right. And like I said, it could be maybe you're just nervous when it comes to collabing with other people. Maybe this is like a project you're working on and needs two people instead of one person, and it's like maybe you don't know how to find that other person. Maybe you don't know who that other person is. All right. I don't know, but it's telling you to lighten up a bit. All right. Motivational message flipped. All right. Your motivational message for the day is resilience is one of your strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. All right. And you do got this. You have to learn to lean on that inner tower of strength. All right. Pretty much you got to believe in yourself. You have to be your biggest fan. All right. Your biggest critic and your biggest fan. Excuse me, all right? Your message on the bottom of the deck: learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. All right? So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fight against yourself. All right? You are being given a fresh start right now to do something new, to try something new, to go down a different avenue. All right. Don't get stuck in that old mindset. Don't get stuck in the way that you used to do things. Don't get stuck in the way, how things used to be. All right, it's time for you to really focus on your goals. It's time for you to focus on your dreams. All right, it's time for you to get out of this negative mindset right here. All right, and it's time for you to elevate and grow. All right, laughter is a powerful way to tap into positive emotions. I'm gonna need you to laugh a little bit more. All right, lighten up a little bit more. All right. All right. So that is your guided motivational message for the day. If you are feeling the vibes, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to always be notified of those future episodes. Also, be sure to tune back in here with me tomorrow morning to get your daily dose of motivation. In the meantime, in between time, I need you to get to work. All right. Don't give up on you. You've worked entirely too hard. You've come too far. All right. It's time for you to get into that bag of creativity. If that means write something up, cook something up, then that's what you need to be doing. Writing, cooking, mastering, all right, collabing, doing what's best for you. All right. All right. Be sure to have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to motivate you later.